Oh, it was probably here with a review of the Kamen Rider Zero-One Dynamaiting Lion Progrise Key. Yeah. Um. So this was again another random shot off or like shoot off Telvikun Progrise Key because they were like, oh shoot, we still have this Progrise Key to release, and they put it in Telvikun. And it's one of the major keys within this series. Anyways, it's in the typical Telvikun Progrise Key packaging, which I like, and it's actually in its correct color scheme. Here we have Zero-One Dynamaiting Lion, the conceptual art of it. Burst, Dynamaiting Lion Progrise Key. Bottom, it just shows the Progrise Key. Up here we actually have Zero-One Metal Cluster Hopper, because that was the current form at the time, and I don't believe they included a Gompa Rising card, so let's just get straight to it. So here we have the Progrise Key out, and there's one major flaw with this key. It's in the wrong color scheme. Lion is supposed to be magenta. Instead, he went with this color scheme. Now I actually can pull a Wonder Ride book that's actually supposed to be close. So I don't. There was the Darkest Advisor. I don't know why the Hondana caused that, but okay. So, I don't know why they gave it this like dark red, but it's not accurate. So we have the name, ability burst. Here's the lion and such. The back, the QR code 02823 for bootable Gamba. Here it is opened. Here's the rider model, and here's the symbol. Obviously, this one is a magazine pack-in, and so basically, I didn't bring this up with like my Progrise Key sets, but because I still have it here. One thing that they did, interestingly enough, is that you can tell that they actually left like the sticker like the same. Like, you can tell with the normal Progrise Key, so like Panda, it's kind of like dimmed for the sake of the light, and so it gives it like a kind of transparent look. With the Progrise Key sets and Jackal too, you can tell a Jackal also. They didn't do that, which is really interesting, and it's still like, it still, you know, produces the LED pretty well. So I just find it really interesting that the, you know, essentially 5 out of the 6 or 4, no, yeah, 5 out of the 7 Raider, no, gosh, so 6 out of the 7 Raider keys essentially have this, like, you know, sticker, or like this more detailed rider model sticker on, and like Panda's stuck with how the DX ones are. But however, obviously Lion has to be special, so let's go through all the sounds before the camera dies.
Lion's ability. Zero-One driver. Fierce pumping animal. Dynamaiting lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks. Shot riser. Dynamaiting lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks. Mitsumo-Shinrai.net. Dynamaiting lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
Oh, great.
Blast! Lion's ability.
Let's go through everything we have, but let me change the battery first. So obviously, because this is mainly for the the raid riser, you have to set it to the multiple Jinrai.net setting. And obviously this will be the first thing we'll be... Gosh darn it. Obviously this will be the first thing edited to be shown.
Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
Obviously we can't do Dynamaiting Delight. Dynamaiting Blight because there's no such thing. Because this is not Hopping Kangaroo. Shot Riser.
Lion Zero-One. Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
Shot Riser.
Shot Rider.
What?
Shot Ride. Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
Next up, the Slash Riser.
Shot Rider.
Even so, obviously because the Slash Riser works the same, you have to set in the Shot Riser setting. I don't know why I struggled with that.
Slash Rise. Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks. It's Jinrai.net.
I don't really know what this.
Force Rise. Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
Obviously, it doesn't really go that well, but.
It's Jinrai.net.
And the amount of times I have to cycle through each of the sounds.
Cyclone Rise. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
It's at least nice this one actually does fit, because just like Story and Penguin, its jingle is pretty short. Gosh, this thing.
Zero-One Driver. Progrise. Fierce, swamping animal. Dynamaiting Lion. A beautiful explosive force like fireworks.
So there, we finally got the full jingle of that one. After how long? No finisher, because that's what I was thinking about with Scout and Panda. I was like, wait, wasn't there another instance where we had a different announcement? Oh wait, we had one, but we don't have it. So again, we can do this thing.
Fast-Pace opens to release vehicle. Progrise Key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Lion's ability.
There we go. That's essentially it for Dynamaiting Lion. And all we can really say about this one, as I increase the ISO just by 1, it's disappointing. Like, I don't know how else to word it. This is disappointing. I don't understand why they decided to throw this one as a magazine pack-in. Because this is literally one of the last few Progrise keys we needed. And they were just like, oh, of course, magazine pack-in. And it's just like, no, you can't do that. This is a major Progrise key. This was a Raider Progrise key. And you're just gonna throw it as a magazine pack-in? Like, what are you doing? if they were going to make this a magazine pack-in, why didn't you follow Kangaroo's like method and just add a weapon finisher? Just so then we can have some form of the finisher. Because again, the only way for us to have the finisher is by having Kuga, and it's like we shouldn't buy a Legend Rider Progrise key for the sake of having the fullest functionality of this. We shouldn't have. Gosh darn it. like, luckily, getting this one is not bad, because again, it's going to be like $10 to $12. But this is just a disappointing end to like the Raider Progrise keys. Because it's weird on how like Lion and Panda were just kind of not really thought out well, because like the fact like we thought that Panda and Lion were going to be the two Progrise keys included with the Raid Riser until like scans showed that, oh look, Yu is going to become a Raider, and it's like, oh, so then her key's going to be included with the Raid Riser, and look, that ended up being the case. So we were like, well, they're doing these Progrise key sets, then it's like, no. So then, like, you know, they announced the Raid Riser, and then, like, for some reason, like, a month later, they're like, hey, look, Progrise key sets. And we were all like, well, okay, this is great and all, but where the heck is Lion and Panda? Are they going to be announced later? Nope, Panda was just randomly discovered in China, and it's like, oh, okay, then what about Lion? Well, we gotta deal with Lion, right? And then, like, it was Crane Joe, or like someone else that was like saying like, oh yeah, like there was like kind of rumors that like Lion might be a magazine pack, and like, you know, it's just like the most of us were just laughing it off, because it's like, haha, that can't be real. Like, Lion is a major Raider key, it has to get released DX somehow. Nope, we got slapped in the face by Telvikun, and they're like, hey look, we're gonna release Lion as a magazine pack-in, and it's just like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Like, you can't do this to a Raider key, and they did. And it's just like, what the heck? Like, I guess we have to blame Bandai for just not thinking about like, oh yeah, maybe we should release this in a DX format. It's like, no, let's just make this one of the like second to last magazine pack-in, and it's like, why? Like, out of all keys, why this one? You should have done a Humagear key. Like, not this. Like, you should have just done a key that making it into a magazine pack-in is not going to sacrifice a lot. Like, I don't think they announced Humagear keys back then. Back all the way back in June, right? I don't know. But it's just like, you know, if they did a Zetsumarais key, which they wouldn't have, or a Humagear key, it's fine, because they're not sacrificing a lot of stuff, because the attacks are all the same for Zetsumarais keys and Gear keys. But doing it with a Progrise key, it's just like, no, you can't do that. That's why we got DX versions of these ones. But no. They wanted to step back and be like, hey, look at you. You have an almost complete Raider Progrise key connection. How exactly can we mess this up? And so they did. I hope you're proud of messing up the Raiders, because I'm heavily disappointed in you, Bandai, because I like the Raiders. And you made the entire collection inconsistent. This is this is PowerRider, and I'll leave it with you. Do I say this is PowerRider? I don't even know anymore. Gosh darn it.